everybody, this is Adrienne Joyce of Ms. Joyce Tarot, and I'm here with the weekly tarot horoscope. And this is where I pull cards for each of the zodiac signs to apply to your sun, moon, or rising. And I look at the card at the top, I look at the card at the bottom, and I also split the deck and see what card there is in the middle to try to help you see what you have to look forward to during the week. And if you would like a personal reading with me, please visit the links in the description box below. I offer email readings and also video chat readings on my website, my Etsy shop, and even on Patreon. And this week we are still in a full moon cycle, and already it's been quite eventful. If you've been looking at world events on a collective level, and also I'm pretty sure that you have been feeling the energy in your personal life as well. And we're going to have another full moon this month on the 31st. So October really is an important time to really look at our lives and eliminate things that we have outgrown. It could be relationships, it could be a situation, and it could be our outdated beliefs. And even though we can do this on a emotional and spiritual level, but we can also do it on a physical level, and that actually helps to move the energy as well. I like to talk about decluttering, and I'll mention it every once in a while. Decluttering is a great way to start to move energy so that you can start to eliminate things on a spiritual and emotional level as well. So, look at your closets and such, things that you can look at, things that you can get rid of, maybe donate to Salvation Army, and if they're not worth keeping, just simply throw it out. You'd be surprised how that really helps to move the energy. And there's also something that I heard from Matt Kahn, All for Love. He's on YouTube as well. You probably heard of him. Really, he's very popular. And he said that, for instance, if you sit on a couch, in your living room, and you habitually maybe sit on one side, you prefer one side of the couch to the other, then just, next time, just sit on the side that you don't usually sit on. Just sit somewhere different. Maybe sit on the chair across the room or whatever, but doing something like that really does help change energy. It helps move stagnant energy, and that really is the purpose. And you will see, you'd be surprised how it really does help you move energy around and maybe help you get out of habitual habits and ruts that you've gone into. You could do it, that's just one example. There are probably other examples. Comb your hair on one side of your, on the left side instead of the right, or, do different things, changing it up, put your right shoe on first instead of the left shoe on first, if you habitually do something like that. And it sounds very simple and silly, but it really can help you. So that's something to think about. And this month is going to be a really great month for us to really purge the energy that we don't need anymore. And Pisces, we're going to pull your cards now, and we're going to find out what you have to look forward to in the upcoming week, or what you may have to watch out for. And we will see. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. And I'm so sorry, we got some cards that are falling out. There's two of them, so hold on one second, please. Okay, so this card actually came out first, and it was the Prince of Pentacles. And so this is a card saying that you should really stay steady, to think about the practical things in your life. This could be your finances, it could be your health, it could be just your day-to-day routine of how you conduct your life, and stay the course. The Prince of Pentacles is a very steady energy, and this is telling you to buckle down and get to business. And the card that we have, here is the Sun. And so this is, sometimes, the day-to-day drudgery is just so boring. We just, sometimes we don't like our day-to-day lives, because it's the same thing day in or day out. But this may not be the case for you, or if it is the case for you, maybe you could try to find the bright spot. Are you working toward a goal? What do you really want in life? If you start to handle your finances a little bit more responsibly, what can you gain from that, And so, let's see, maybe the card on the bottom will give us more. And the thing is, on the bottom here, we have the Seven of Swords. And so, I'm just going to take this card out. The Seven of Swords. And so, sometimes we lie to ourselves. Sometimes we lie to ourselves. We think that everything is okay as long as we ignore the, as long as we ignore things, everything's fine. That means that it's okay. And that's not necessarily the case. We have to maybe change our perspective, and saying that, being steady is something that can help us sometimes, because we don't want to lie to ourselves. We don't want to fool ourselves into a sense of complacency and at the, when things are actually falling apart, and so I'm going to pull a card in the middle, and it is, what is that? It is the Six of Swords. And so I see this as being a progression. I'm going to take the Six of Swords here. And this is a progression, This is saying that you need to probably, buckle down because you're in a state of chaos maybe right now. Maybe things are not, maybe chaos is a strong word. It could be, your situation best, and it could be a range of things. So perhaps it's the case where things are not as they should be. There's some things that are on shaky ground, and because of inattention and because of a mindset that staying steady is boring, but maybe it's putting you in a state of some sort of upheaval or instability, and with the Six of Swords, it's moving from instability to a place of a little bit more calm, and that's really the goal of doing all these things. And I mean, I understand it. I have a little bit of Pisces in me in my chart as well, and what it used to be worse, but I sometimes avoid opening my mail, unless I know what it is, exactly what it is, and it may look like an advertisement or something like that. I'm like, okay, I'm not opening that. I may open the bill, I may, but that has gotten me in trouble. It's like, oh, yeah, I look back, and I said, well, I put it aside, and I said I'm going to open it, in a couple of days, or when I, feel a little better, or I'm not so busy. And then a month later, when I finally open it, and it's something like, oh, wow, I wish I had responded to this a little bit sooner, or this was something that I could, was worth looking at right away. So, things like that. And we all, regardless of whether we have Pisces in us or not, sometimes we all get into that kind of a thing. But the thing is to pay attention to your life. That's the message for you guys this week, is pay attention to your life so you can get out of whatever chaos you're in now into a place that is calmer. So thank you for listening. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment, and I'll talk to you soon.